One of the things that's distinct about workers at sea is that the workplace, it's a factory. It's a almost Dickensian, kind of factory setting. So heavy machinery, loud noises, long hours, low wages. But what's different is that the factory is always moving up and down, side to side, and it doesn't stop. And that affects your body, it affects your psychology. And if you do this for months, some of these workers are at sea for years, it can really age you fast. It's similar to workers on the International Space Station. They're far, far from everything. They're far from governments, they're far from rules, they're far from their loved ones. They're far from all the norms of landed life. I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and much of the reporting I do with my team involves going out to sea, very, very far from shore, and trying to get on board the ships and talk to the workers. I've seen horrific murders and rape and acute crimes. But the most striking thing is the slow motion, slow moving threats that cause many of these workers to slowly go crazy.
6 people we are sleeping in here.
So hot. I've never ever seen this bad. It's the Outlaw Ocean, because even if you know that there's a rule that you're breaking out there, who's going to enforce it? It's a kind of the most lawless frontier that remains on our planet. More than 50 million people work at sea, and many of them work on the high seas. Our very existence on planet Earth depends on the oceans. 50% of the air we breathe comes from the oceans. 90% of commerce happens thanks to the oceans. And yet we rarely think about the conditions of the workers in that space. One of the common threads is invisibility. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it, but there's a certain 1,000-mile stare and sort of draining of their soul that you can kind of see in their body language, in their skin tone. There's this comment that was made by a philosopher many centuries ago that there are 3 types of people. They're the living, they're the dead, and they're the people at sea. To be at sea is a bit like being in purgatory. It's a little bit between alive and dead, and I think that's the most accurate description of the place I've ever seen. My name is Ian Urbina, and this is The Human Factor.
La nave Al Filk, battente bandiera tanzaniana, è arrivata a Monfalcone l'8 febbraio, ora siamo a maggio, sono passati 4 mesi, non si è più mossa. Hanno trovato un numero spropositato di inadempienze. Questo ha generato il sequestro giudiziario della nave. L'equipaggio è praticamente prigioniero di una nave che non si muoverà più. Io non posso salire a bordo, non ci può salire a bordo nessuno salvo le autorità giudiziarie, la polizia, la capitaneria di porto. Altri non possono. È inaccessibile. Hello? Shadi and Youssef, come down.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Sir.
Good morning. Good morning. It's the new master, so the information given to the old master is no more valid because the master escaped.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
So now he's in for. But probably he does not understand that this story could take years. Could take years.
Yeah.
So in any case, no, for everybody it is better to go. Lavoro come ispettore a tempo pieno dell'International Transport Worker Federation, dell'ITF. Mi capita, diciamo, 2 volte all'anno, casi più seri, casi meno seri. Questo è un caso molto brutto, quindi diciamo che mi è già capitato una trentina di volte. Durante la mia carriera mi fa quasi impressione dirlo, io ho visitato qualcosa come 1600 navi ed ho recuperato qualcosa come 7 milioni e mezzo di dollari di paghe arretrate. This is, no, come close. No. This means that mandate to the lawyer. Okay, by that you appoint the lawyer to help you. You shall sign a proxy to the lawyer. Lawyer will ask to the court the payment, the full payment of your salary. How long are you on board now?
4 months.
4 months. So, and you receive 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to go home fast as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 10 days maximum because living in the ship.
What you have as food in the galley?
It's only 1 meal.
Or only 1 meal?
Yeah, per day. I'm
Yeah.
eating only 1 meal, lunch meal, because it's maybe
no
vegetable,
breakfast
rice,
and no dinner.
chicken.
Really?
And now it's almost finished.
For one day, only lunch.
Did you ask the owner to send provision?
Yeah, we asked the
No.
owner send provision. First we asked him, then he sent it after maybe 3 months.
Yeah, maybe
After 3 months, he
yeah.
sent the provision. After 1 ask. Then we ask again, we want provision. Now he telling us that no provision, no food, no fresh water,
No anything.
no
No life.
gas oil. You will stand in this ship as dogs, treated as dogs. You will sit in dirt, no food, no anything.
Parte dell'equipaggio vuole andare a casa, hanno paura perché l'armatore non gode di una buona reputazione e la nave ha molti certificati che sono falsi. In quell'indirizzo non c'è una società assicurativa ma c'è una chiesa battista, che è il numero di telefono un numero di telefono falso e che la società non ha un'iscrizione alla Camera di Commercio, quindi non esiste. La Abbandono nave è quando l'armatore non risponde o dà risposte false, dà delle promesse che poi non vengono mantenute, quando le condizioni abitative diventano talmente esigue, precarie, perché l'armatore non provvede a far portare cibo a bordo.
When I was in Tunis, the first time I go see the ship from outside. I was choking from the ship because, yeah, it's the same ship that the agent sent me, but it's look very bad from outside. I tell, okay, not you don't look the outside. You see what is the engine look like. A lot of things is not working. A lot of things no we not use it. So we are in emergency situation 24/7 for a lot of problems in many. When I seen the Tanzanian flag for the first time, I said, what is Tanzanian flag? Maybe this ship is not a very good ship for this class. I may be a little bit afraid of what could happen after. I was born in Egypt, Port-Said. I'm now 27 years old. I graduated from Arab Academy for Science and Technology and Marine Transport. I have 5 years studying in this academy to become an engineer. So I was almost 5 years away from my family to educate it well and studying the marine engineering. When I come to this ship, I come as a third engineer. Supposed to third engineer is not less than $1,500 at least. But I accepted this ship for $800 because this is my first experience and I want to go ship, take my first service and learn more. But after that, when we come here and detain, no salary come 1 month, 2 months. He sent us our salary after 3 months from working. And every time we telling him, please, we want our money, we want our salary. He called me, tell me, I won't give you any salary, not only me, the whole crew.
C'è un indiano, un giovane indiano che ha il suo primo imbarco che ha un contratto di lavoro per $200 al mese, che è uno stipendio da fame. Probabilmente in India è considerato un buon stipendio, ma nel bacino del Mediterraneo difficilmente io vedo cifre così basse. Un lavoratore che viene pagato $200 al mese, indipendentemente dalla sua nazionalità, dal suo passaporto, è uno degli schiavi del nuovo millennio. La nave ha subito una fortissima collisione in Mar Nero mesi fa. Qua c'è un bucone che proprio ricalca il bulbo dell'altra nave, no, dei tagli malamente saldati, quindi qua imbarcava acqua. Ha coinvolto anche il cassone di gasolio, quindi dove ci dovrebbe essere acqua c'è acqua mista a gasolio. Quando il gasolio finirà, la nave è morta, diventa una grotta, non funziona niente, non c'è luce, non si cala l'acqua, non si va in gabinetto, non si cucina, non c'è niente.
Indian crew go to home and send us a new crew. 4 Georgian people, freshmen, not have a lot of experience, not have any experience for be specific, and 3 people are talking only Georgian language, and one is speaking basic English, and they don't know how to throw the rope outside the ship. They don't know the sea. This is their first time. They didn't do anything before. They didn't know the name of tools, how to tie things. They don't know anything. The Georgian guys didn't understand the situation when they come, but when they come, I told him the situation, the owner is not very good owner, not giving the money in the time. They didn't receive their salary like us. They didn't leave, and now they are waiting for the storm.
Jobs and freedom, vedi? Queste sono le parole esatte, perché senza lavoro non c'è dignità, quindi che cosa ce n'è facile della libertà se non ho dignità? Sta verificando, una volta che fanno il conteggio di quanti calls, c'è quello della qualità che è lì pronto per scrivere. Sono presidente del comitato welfare di Ravenna, sono un ex marittimo perché ho navigato anch'io, sono a Ravenna da tanti anni e ho una mia agenzia marittima.
Because we need to update in the our file.
Sì, la notte tra il 21 e il 22.
Va bene?
Quando parliamo di navi, parliamo di 1000 camion, 500 camion, no? Che arriva come merce. Noi abbiamo circa 3.500 navi l'anno qui a Ravenna. Di navi italiane ce ne saranno 100 e ormai la maggior parte degli equipaggi, delle bandiere, sono tutte, gli equipaggi sono filippini, cinesi, coreani, capito? Quando ho iniziato a navigare io, alla fine degli anni 60-70, c'era una condizione economica abbastanza disastrosa. L'andare a navigare per noi era una cosa normale, perché noi potevamo soltanto crescere, noi già eravamo sul fondo. Ma oggi te l'immagini? Quale mamma oggi manda suo figlio a 18 anni su una nave per 5-6 mesi in mezzo al mare? Perché è un lavoro di sacrificio. Stare lontano da casa 5 mesi, 6 mesi. Oggi già la tecnologia ti aiuta, però sei fuori, sei in mezzo al mare, sei isolato. A bordo c'è gente anche laureata che ha studiato, poi deve fare determinati esami, quindi diciamo è come una mini laurea e va a navigare perché ovviamente lo stipendio che tu prendi a bordo è superiore a quello che si prende a terra.
I am Erwin Sermon. I am a chief officer of this vessel, Asraen. If I'm not mistaken, I am already 20 years spending my life at sea, almost spending half of my life away from my family. It's very hard work, but this is what it is. This is what I've chosen for. Ship is the most, I can say, dangerous job. One of the dangerous job, but it is also, I can say, the most safest job. As long as you have presence of mind, be careful with your job.
Chief engineer, pasok.
Yes, Chief.
Chief, tanong ko lang yung stamp nasa inyo.
Dito sir, pakikuha lang sa ship's office. In the Philippines, we have 7,100 plus islands. And we have too much ferries. But what is the disadvantage is the salary is very low. That's why almost sailors, graduates, try their luck in international trading merchant vessel. We have 21 crew, all Filipino. It's good for us because we don't have any language barrier. We can use our local language all the time. But most of the time, very young guys. Now, generation of new seamen, sailors, very young, fresh graduates, 21 years old, 25, 28, very young guys. These cadets, first time on board, they feel very homesick, first time on board, their body is just try to, thinking their family, thinking their wife, like this. When I started as an officer, I don't remember anymore when time I go on shore. I only stay here because most of the time, no possible go outside because we are expecting port seat control, blah, 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 like this. So this vessel is very old. So it means that the job is very wide. If they find some, findings that which are not working, like for example, some equipments are not working, it's very hard to explain to the company why, because we have maintenance frame, why this one is not working. In every port visit nowadays have port seat control inspection, very stressful. Sometimes you can also think that my salary is not enough for my job because very stressful. For 20 years, only 4 times I spend Christmas at home. All the time, stay on board, all the time. When I think to quit, then I think with my family, it's no possible, something like, no, because my children are still young. So the option is if I going to stop, what would be the future of my children? Very sad, but that's life.
My name is Angel Gadin Lago, and I am from Tacloban City, specifically in the Philippines. I am an ordinary seaman here on board. This is my second ship already, second contract. I started my experience on board when I was 24. And now that I'm 26, I got promoted. That's why I have this rank of an ordinary seaman. I'm achieving to be an officer in the future, because I believe this is only the reason for my family to have a better life that they deserve. My salary is about 1,000 US dollars. The crew here, my colleagues here on board are very good. They treat me like a princess because I'm the only LGBT, part of the LGBT here. Actually, it's just the same with the others. You just need to be true to yourself, because if you won't be true, if you won't let people know, if you don't let people know who you really are, it's a very big hindrance to your career or to this kind of work. A lot of people are telling me to stop because as an LGBT, I have many opportunities in the Philippines to shift a career. But for me, since I love sailing on board, I can say that it's just easy because things get to be easy when you love it, when you love doing it. So welcome to my cabin. Sorry, it's messy. Here's where I sleep, and this is my table. This job is not that easy that people think because, we face challenges, we try to cope up loneliness, but we make sure that since we have a brave heart and a strong mind, we make sure that those sadness turns into loneliness just by talking virtually to our loved ones and of course, just by exchanging messages to them.
Ten years ago, it was 2014 when I first come on board. I was not expecting this kind of work. When I was at school, always only reading. Okay, but nobody prepared us that this is what we will be doing at ship. It will be dirty. It will be loud. Something like that. No, everybody just theories. But after you come on board the ship, it's a completely different story. It's hard work. It's dirty work. This is the engine room. I'm assisting the engineers for whatever work they have. Mostly, I'm on watch. I monitor the parameters, the temperatures, the pressures. I monitor them. All running machineries. 4 hours in the morning, in the afternoon, then 4 hours again in the early morning. It's good salary. It's enough for my small family. But as if I'm to be promoted as an engineer, you see, engineers have different salary than us. It's always higher than. I came to appreciate it because I have accepted that this is my line of work. This is what my career will. This is the career I started, and this will be the career I will retire with.
marittimo oggi è un popolo di invisibili, eppure loro movimentano tutta l'economia mondiale. L'80% di quello che noi abbiamo nelle nostre case, nelle nostre scuole, negli ospedali, proviene dal mare. Senza di loro si fermerebbero le navi, si fermerebbe l'economia mondiale. Una nave porta 40.000 tonnellate di carico, parliamo di un valore di decine e decine di milioni di euro, eppure prendono una bassissima paga di 1.200-1.300 euro al mese. Ovviamente gli ufficiali, i comandanti prendono di più, però è niente rispetto ai sacrifici che fanno e il lavoro che fanno, perché a bordo di una nave, pur facendo dei periodi di guardia, dei periodi di riposo, tu sei al lavoro 24 ore su 24. Di solito il marittimo a bordo, il periodo varia mediamente non meno di 5-6 mesi e 2 mesi a casa. Però abbiamo tanti marittimi che stanno a bordo un anno, poi stanno a casa un mese, perché la loro paga, una volta che sbarcano, finisce anche il rapporto di lavoro con l'armatore, per cui nelle loro mensilità è compreso già tutto, la liquidazione, le ferie, l'eventuale TFR, la 13ª, tutto. Ravenna è uno dei porti dove ci sono stati più casi di abbandono nave. Perché? Perché è un porto di navi volandiere che arrivano oggi e non arrivano più. Tutte le volte si ha sempre come una sorpresa di chi arriva. Adesso comincia a essere molto raro, però purtroppo ce ne sono ancora. Quindi il comitato di welfare oggi cosa fa? La prima cosa che fa, cerca di rimpatriare al più presto i marittimi, in maniera tale che i marittimi hanno la possibilità di ritrovare un prossimo impiego. È apolitico, di qualsiasi religione, cerchiamo di preservare la cosa più importante, la dignità dell'essere umano. I marittimi che vanno a terra, con il minibus. Ravenna è un porto canale di 12 km di banchina sul lato destro e 12 km di banchina sul lato sinistro, e ogni terminale ha un suo accesso, per cui diventava problematico per il marittimo venire a terra, prendere un servizio taxi, un servizio di bus, perché alla fine loro non chiedono nulla, soltanto quello che quando sono in porto possono scendere a terra, telefonare alle proprie famiglie, nient'altro che un minimo di accoglienza.
This is my first time visiting Italy, that's why I wanted to see the beautiful.
The first time in Italy. Just to say to the seamen, a very warm welcome. Okay, a very warm thanks for what you are going to do for us. Okay, this is very, very important. He's a good cook. Very good. Very good.
My name is Shirba Nikolai. I am from Ukraine, from Kherson. I am work in these ships. Maybe 20 years. My son grew up. I don't see him. Now I lose almost my daughter because I don't see me. Only 1 month, 2 months. 23 February. I have new job in pilot in Kherson, in Nikolaev. But 24 February start war and I will lose my new job and go again this company and work again. I was in Kherson in occupied territory from Russian military. I watched Star Wars from my window. We heard firing and I see helicopter firing. I saw maybe films, maybe movies. I don't see finish. a lot of tanks, a lot of cars, military cars. And 2 months we stay in basement with my family, 2 months. From company call me, do you want to work again? But I refuse work. My son told me, father, better situation, go to work. And I go to work. 2.5 years almost, I don't see my house.
My home is the occupied position. All my family going to the Germany. I'm stay here. Need money for life my mother, for life my sister, and anything. My name is Ivan. Yeah, I'm from the Kherson, Ukraine. I'm old, 35 years. Kherson is marine city. More people study in Kherson, study Marine Academy. My last visit in Ukraine 2.5 years ago. Don't have return in Ukraine. Very, very big bad problem and bad situation in the city. Every time, every day, very high risk stay into the city. I have friend in the army, Ukraine army, but speak with and said me, don't try, don't try return to Ukraine. If I return to Ukraine, I go to the army, but I don't have this work. I sea worker, yeah, I'm not soldier.
I'm here in this ship for 4 months now. Here in this ship, there is no any entertainment thing. We were only working like slaves, 18 hours per day, and no one wants you to say anything about your work and shut up. Don't open your mouth. And after that, when the work finished and we are now detained for fake certificate from the court, not doing anything. We are just sitting in the ship, maybe sleeping all day. Sometimes I don't sleep all day because I have duty for living, not for working, for living. Because the generator is working, I must take care of him, check the temperature, check the water, check the oil. So only checking, not work, nothing very important. It's only the things that I'm checking every day so we can live. my first time going out, I was going to Monfalcone, maybe walking for 1 hour and a half to reach to any place, and not having money, not for taking a taxi, no, we don't have money even for take a glass of water, a bottle of water, and maybe some Coke, any chips. No, we don't have any money at all. We just were walking and walking only because it was frustrated in the first time. We just want to release our negative energy by walking. We walk a lot of time. And after that, we was getting tired by one because you are walking a lot of time. Not knowing where you are going. You just want to walk, want to smell fresh air and go away as possible from this ship.